So if you're the woman who's been doing all of the right things, eating better, moving more, drinking your water, but you're still stuck in pain, bloated, tired, or in mood swings that you can't really explain, this episode is for you, because this is how I turned my comfort habits, my emotional survival tools, into a lifestyle that almost killed me. And y'all, I remember being balled up on the bathroom floor because it was the coolest spot I could find. Pain coming out of the I don't know what all over, and my head was spinning. My stomach was in knots, and I didn't know if the nausea and the pain would ever pass. Going to work the next day, the pain hits me again. I get weak on my right side, and I kind of swerve into the lane to the right of me. And right behind me, coming up, was an 18-wheeler. That pain, that experience from night into the next day, I knew that something was wrong. But I wonder what's really going on inside of my body, and will I ever feel safe again? Then I realized my comfort habits were not just soothing, they were actually destroying me. You know what time it is. Vibe with me, y'all. Welcome to the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. Welcome back to another episode of the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. It's your healthy habits and lifestyle coach, Jovonnie, and I know what it feels like to be doing everything right, but still feel stuck in your body like you're going to war every single day. Because I've been there. Stress eating, thinking food will fix the ache, changing my diet to what I feel is trending or what might have been working with other people when I had unexplained weight gain, people pleasing, thinking it was out of love, but it was really not loving myself first and making that a priority, numbing out the busyness, always having something to do, and ignoring how my body was begging me to slow down, when my appetite was changing, when my weight fluctuated, when I just didn't know what was really going on and couldn't even advocate for myself because I didn't know how. And here's what I want you to know and hear me loud and clear. Comfort habits feel safe, but they can keep you stuck and inflamed without you even knowing it. Y'all, if you're done guessing and ready to start healing for real, and you want some good vibes and some good value, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you're listening on your favorite podcast distribution platform, make sure you give the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast a rating and a follow. Let the people know that you're coming to get good vibes and value. So y'all, the habits that really kept me stuck and sick, that's what I'm going to say. Stuck and sick was number one, stress eating and emotional eating. When things got overwhelmed, things got anxious, I either ate out of my stress and my anxiety, or I was so busy trying to do so many different things without having proper management of my time that I wasn't eating like I was supposed to. I wasn't nourishing my body. I used to eat to soothe my soul, or not necessarily even think what my body really needs. Is my body even speaking to me? But those moments of comfort were fueling inflammation. And I'm a foodie, so I love food already. And so eating out of comfort, eating out of stress and emotion, it wasn't settling. Now I can be a foodie and truly embrace food that's good for me and good to me. But in those days, y'all, it was fueling my inflammation, spiking my blood sugar. Raise your hand if you love some good desserts and sweet food. Y'all, processed food, processed sugar, cookies, cakes, donuts. If the red light is on, gotta pull over. It just kept my hormones in chaos. And I didn't even know my hormones were in chaos. I struggled with irregular periods my entire life. That was my norm. And people always validated why I was missing my cycle as if it was just okay. And I had no idea it was causing an issue. My hormones were imbalanced. Facial hair, growing up, middle school, college, high school. I just saw the people in my family with facial hair issues, not knowing it was a sign. My body's giving me a signal that there was hormonal issues. That right there are 2 signs of polycystic ovary syndrome. Where my PCOS posse at, y'all? Then number 2, pushing through without rest. Like, feeling like there's so much you have to do, showing up for so many other people, showing up for your job, showing up for your friends, your family, trying to show up in places that you really want to be in because it's of great value to you. I thought that rest was for later, after I got everything else done. But my body was begging for stillness, and all that pushing just made me sicker and more exhausted till I couldn't go anymore, and my body forced me to listen to it. Y'all, number 3, the people pleasing and zero boundaries. I was not raised with boundaries, understanding what boundaries are, how to have healthy boundaries, how to maintain boundaries, how to articulate and communicate your boundaries. I thought saying yes to everyone was a form of love. It was a way that I was showing up for them. It was a way that I was serving for them. It was a way that said, I love you because this is what you want me to do. This is what you're asking me to do. But it really was me abandoning myself, letting my body carry the weight of everyone else's expectations without really being still enough to identify and be aware of myself enough to know what I wanted, what I expected out of everyday life or life as a whole. And so you might be saying, why are you even telling us this, Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach Jovonnie? Because I know what happens when you normalize the patterns that feel comfortable, but are killing you slowly. Not softly, but slowly. And when you don't name it, you don't change it. So if you don't change it, inflammation keeps smothering in your body, silently fueling your heavy periods, your heavy cycles, your painful cramps. It keeps fueling your mood swings that feel like you're running for your life and don't know if you're coming or going. It fuels your gut issues that won't go away no matter how clean you think you're eating. And deeper issues like fibroids, endometriosis, polycystic ovary syndrome, adenomyosis, and that burnout that steal your quality of life. And I can speak on that because that's what it did to me. March 2020, I was diagnosed with stage 4 endometriosis, adenomyosis. 2 small fibroids at the time of my surgery was in my uterus, as well as polycystic ovary syndrome months prior to going into that excision surgery due to the irregular periods, due to the facial hair. Y'all, I'm telling you this now because I don't want you to wake up one day like I did, feeling like a stranger in my own body, wondering if it's too late to heal, or nervous that the pain from a ruptured ovarian cyst or that endometriosis pain creeps up and hits you at a time where you need full control of your body, full control of your car that you're operating, and full in control of your life. It's not too late, but you have to see what's really going on beneath the surface. You got to get to the root cause. All right. Beneath the surface, there's so much more. Get to beneath the surface. And so I really want you to know that this means healing isn't just about cutting out the dairy and going to the gym. Yes, cutting out the dairy is going to be phenomenal for your body because that dairy is fueling your inflammation. It is definitely going to help shift your painful periods. It's definitely going to help you start feeling a little bit more vibrant. But just going to the gym and cutting out the dairy is not enough. It's about how you talk to yourself. It's about how you rest with intention. It's about how you let yourself feel instead of stuffing it down with food or busyness. I don't know who needed to hear that, but I know 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I needed to hear that. Real healing is how you live, not just what you eat, not just how you move. It is how you live. And if you're looking for a place to start, you can grab the plant-based alternative guide in the show notes. It's not about perfection. It's about taking the first step to reduce inflammation and give your body the love it's been waiting for. This empowering guide really allows you to get the educational benefits of the fruits, the vegetables, the herbs and spices, the grains that really add to your life and not take away. It allows you to see what swaps can you make right now because you're pretty much eating every day. That's the first step to really choosing something different. How you choose to live, that decision is all rooted in how you care for yourself, how you love for yourself, and how you want to live a life with intention, turning your pain into your power and really flowing with a vibrant life. And so what I want you to know is that you're not broken. You're not even failing. You're just living in patterns that once kept you safe, but now it's keeping you sick. Healing starts when you start choosing yourself. It grows when you give yourself permission to rest. It becomes unstoppable when you realize you're worthy of feeling at home in your body again. So listen, you are worthy. You are seen, and you are absolutely ready to start this journey. One small, powerful choice at a time. It will not happen overnight, but you deserve to live a high, vibrant life with less pain, eliminating that distress, and really regulating your menstrual cycles to be a flow that doesn't stress you out, cause you pain, and make your life feel questionable. Y'all, it's your Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach, Jovonnie, host of the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. Thanks for vibing with me, y'all.